So hello guys, so now in today's video we'll be going over the actual cost reduction. So now if you normally go to the actual vendor, so let's go back to the vendor. Once it loads, it's gonna take some time to load. As you can see, that is the actual cost. So you need 50 marks for the first one, 125 for the second, and then 200 for the third rank. These are the anti-monetary energies from the elite vendor. So now I do, as you from a previous video, I have the OP belt now unlocked. So now all you need to do is go to feats menu, go to episodes, go to Metal Part 2, and all you have to do is buy this feat with the replays. Now once I've bought the feat and go back to the vendor, there's a cost reduction. Now before it used to be 50, now it's 25, used to be 100, now it's 62, that used to be 200, now it will only cost me 100. So this makes it slightly bit more easier to actually get these items on your alternate accounts, level up your actual OP belt. So right now the OP belt, I haven't got it yet, so you can either buy it from here or you can get it as a drop from the actual raid itself, but I deleted mine on accident, so it won't drop for me again. I have to get it from the actual elite vendor itself. So now yeah, that's all I wanted to show you, the cost reduction. So let me switch back to GeoForce and we shall compare the stats. So let's head back to my main account. And we will do a comparison with the vendor gear and the elite versions for DPS and tank. So let's head back to Fanagar. Okay. So the elite vendor is all the way down here, if you guys didn't know. So let's switch to my tank. Okay. So now I have the actual OP item itself. So what I'm gonna do is so let's compare the stats, shall we? Now let's go to the OP belt first. So now where's it gone? There we go. So now these are all minus numbers, so we need to look at these as plus numbers, okay? So if we did not have the OP belt, we would be losing 848 defense, but with the actual OP belt we are actually gaining that amount, okay? So we're gaining 848 defense, we are gaining a total of 1255 health, we are gaining as a tank, we're gaining 228 dom. So those are the stats. Now compare this with the DPS. So now here's a DPS elite vendor gear. So we are actually gaining a total of 502 might and a total of 257 precision and a total of 502 weaponization rating. Now if we head over to the normal vendor, we can compare the stats as well, because not many of you will have the option to get the elite gear. So let's go to the DPS normal gear. Where's the belt? The belt is here. So now we are gaining a total of 562 might and a total of 287 precision and a total of 562 weaponization rating. Now let's head over to the tank. OP, just a tank with normal belt, which is a vendor one. Okay, so now we are getting a total of 942 defense, 1403 health, and a total of 255 dominance. Okay, so as you can see, the stats are pretty. There's a huge difference between the normal OP belt from the vendor and the OP belt. We are getting a lot more health, like I've nearly 1,000 more health compared to the vendor gear. So hopefully this video was useful. Some of you guys who were curious about the actual stats comparison. Um, okay, so now thank you for watching. The next part of the video will be actually showing the breakdown of the stats increase with all the comparisons. Okay, so now we are back. So now this is the actual screenshots I took. So now this is comparing the elite tank belt from the elite vendor with the OP belt. As you can see, those are the stats. I'll just freeze it right here and I'll zoom in slightly. Where is it gone? There we go. That's the stats difference right there. We gain damage, defense, and health and dominance. So let's head over to the DPS version. So now this is the DPS version. Let me zoom in once again. So now we get a total of 502 might and 257 precision with a total of 502 weaponization rating. Once again, I'll freeze it for a few seconds so you guys can have a look. And now here's the vendor DPS gear, which is 255 as you can tell, and that is a total precision and might we actually gain. Okay, now for the tank one, there's a defense we gain which is more compared to the elite version, and then that's the amount of health we gain, then that is the amount of dominance. And you can also look at the restoration as well if you want, but there you go. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do have any questions in regards to the ranking of the OP belt, let me know in the comments below.